with the lane because it's like both sides are going to be happy trading farm. That's great for Naga.
It's that third item timing, right? We heard it in the game that Gambit played earlier today when Alan was talking to the coach, like, hey, this Naga's going to get his third item and we win. And it's really the same story here.
This should... okay, no, it won't be. Or maybe it will. Yeah, without a second blast, it will. There's not enough healing, of course, at this stage of the game for Baboka to do anything to save him there, as they do get first blood. Able to slow down and chase out XXS to start things off before the runes spawn too, so can do a good job of easily securing the 2 bounty runes top and almost certainly getting the one down here if they time it nicely with the stun fade. Yeah, he's got the nuke skilled up. Stun comes into place, so Forze will be able to get first blood and 3 bounties to begin this game. Now looking at some of these other lanes, the top lane, XXS. We saw last game, obviously, BZZ playing the off-lane. Mars did a very good job in lane with the CS. Bottom lane, Fade tries to trade with Chu. Won't be able to bring down Chu before he falls as Fade goes down. Bit of aggression onto XXS again. Vanscore and 19-teen really doing a good job of pushing XXS back. And in fact, pulling him back in with that fear. With another blast, they've got themselves the kill. Forze doing a really nice job here with this lifestealer Lich Lane. Obviously getting that first blood, getting those early extra bit of items. It's giving them this edge. And see if they can, again, do a bit of damage with the pullback, allowing 19-teen a lot of time to punch into him. Still, though, XXS does find the angle for the spear. We'll put 19-teen off from staying around for more. Chu's going to come in with the TP. They want to continue to play aggressive here, as Vanscore just about to get that delivery. The 3 more mangoes now in his pocket, ready to go. He pops them up. They're looking towards XXS to again, focus the aggression onto the Mars. They know that they can kill him through the sustainer, just the small amount that Baboka's able to offer up this early, and they will do so. Another kill on this lane. They're doing everything they can here up top to really mess up this Mars' game early on and make sure Lifestealer gets free CS.
But he's just free farming bottom. You got to be concerned about this.
And we're seeing mid lane Chuan. He is taking quite the lead against Gibkey, as they are going to come in with this rotation. Chu does find the stun. This is a very important kill if they can get it in time, but fades in with the shackles, and he may be able to get the turn. The spike carapace does trip up Chuan momentarily, but he does indeed bring them both down. He is taking down the point touch. He's looking for the... It couldn't be any better for Chuan. He gets the deny to the neutral creep, making sure that he does not die to the poison touch damage.
Job blocking the camp with Chu, so slowing him down just a little bit. But again, I'm always concerned when I see an enemy carry allowed to play by himself in the safe lane. It just feels bad, man.
See up top, XXS, very nice angle with the spear, able to clip Vanscore to the cliff. And we have to get a bit of control here, taking the outpost back. Fade knowing that, we're just at level 1 with his skill build, won't do enough to kill him. BCC does start running back in, takes a bit of a punch there for the Riptides being procced by all these illusions.
Dazzle haste.
See what they can do as he's in, looking towards CCC, immediately goes for the TP out, knows that there's no further lockdown and will manage to save himself from this rotation. Gibkey's still going for this, look for Baboka, he's taking quite a punch from the tower. In fact, Baboka's hiding, they didn't keep on top of him. He's able to live, Gibkey has to TP out, Chu has been left behind. It does get the stun off onto Baboka, but there's no further damage. Baboka will be fine, Chu falls.
Yeah, they actually just have 19 leave the lane because no reason to stick up there.
He's going to try for kills down bottom. Pops the rage early to try and run and get on top of Chuan. Chuan, he is surrounded by a lot of heroes. He needs help. It doesn't look like he's going to get it. They're going to let Razor die here. No backup comes through for Chuan, so Forza with the move will take him off the map. But continues to do so much work for Aster. Gibkey, and will find the vision to get the poison touch off. Back over towards the river. Chuan finds Vanscore out alone. Fade, he's actually there with the setup. There's going to be time for the rest of the team to come across. Arena's down spear. Massively off the mark though from XXS, so Gibkey can sidestep it. He's still going to be in trouble though because Chuan comes in still with that massive amount of damage that he built up. They'll try and push back the 2 of them. Chuan, he can fight this. He absolutely can still continue to try for it, especially with Baboka coming across, tethering him. BZZ's got to run, so is Chu. BZZ will not be able to escape. Chu can keep his distance, but Chuan there getting the triple kill, Baboka giving them that extra bit of power to push on forwards and ensure that Aster come out on top of the trade.
It's kind of crazy though, this synergy between the Dazzle Veno, this Poison Sting, or rather the Poison Touch, is consistently reapplied just thanks to the Veno Ward attacks up top. And he's just going to live from these dire jungles.
Yeah, definitely again one of those games where as the time goes on, cores of Aster are going to be that little more scary than that. Oh, Forza, mid lane Forza. They're not letting this game slow down at all though. They get in behind the middle lane and find that pick off onto XXS. Continue to play aggressive. Chu has got the Lifestealer inside him. See who else they can catch. Does have the vision on Fade. That ward on the high ground spots out Fade alone. He'll drop immediately though. Quick reactions there with the Hex and the wards. It won't save him though. His team's able to fight his way out, slide out with the phase boots and take down
He
Fade.
gets the XP, love it.
Yeah, he's able to bring one of them down with him. Van's quarter full. It up. See if they can do this. They got the stun. What else have they got? They'll get the bounce. The creeps out as well, but he will song and he will TP. Yeah. That was, you know, a couple of ults there, the Vendetta hit and the Chain Frost, and it's just not. It's not going to be enough.
It needs to be perfect and lucky, and it's just not realistic. He's going to finish the Yasha in the base. You've done your job, right? The wards have faded. It's unsafe. You skill song, you force the rotate, and now you go back to your own woods, and you know that 3 enemy heroes are now standing on a tier 2 of their own with a wave in front of them. Also one of the most efficient farming items in the game, right? So it's it's cheap. And it gives you more than the components plus the active.
See down bottom, Fade, he's able to get the wards down before he falls and team's trapped up. You know, Fade, he's done his job. Sure, you've killed the Shaman. But every single time, Fade, no hesitation, just drops that ult down. Last time it got him a support kill. This time, it's helping the team kill off the Lifestealer, 19, the strongest player at the moment on Forze's lineup. Fade, he just never misses a beat. 4 times. You know, what's terrible Shaman. What's this Raps to do?
He should have stayed retired.
Yeah, why is he feeding like
No, there's only 1 TI. Only majors.
So what they can get in the river. Razor needs some help. Tron is going to be healed up by Boca. He's going to go for the TP out. Will he make it away? He won't. They'll get him, and now they can turn over towards the IO as well. Forze getting a little bit of fire under their wings as 2 heroes are taken away.
Oh yeah, this BZZ Veno is going to get so annoying in just a few moments. He's going to have the Spirit Vessel finished up, and there's the Necro coming with the Dazzle. All of a sudden, the Wisp's healing potential is not really as significant, and the magic damage is just so annoying to deal with. Play it casual. It's a big edge for this for the team.
Bottom, XXS finds the setup on a BZZ. Immediately he goes in with the Arena Spear to follow up. They're bringing Chuan, giving that extra bit of firepower to bring that Veno down. And maybe looking to put a bit of pressure in on that mid tower. SCCC will come across, grab the wave, bottom lane.
Goodness.
XXS, he's actually trying to go up against Chu, but Chu's got a lot of friends around.
A lot of friends, perhaps even too many, Ellen, with all his entire team, with the exception of the dead Venomancer, coming down to bottom. And meanwhile, mid-tower.
There's Naga Siren.
Yep.
That net worth's arising, and Manta is done. So now you've got to play around the song, play around the Manta. 2 ways that the SCCC is going to be able to slide around and slide away from you.
It's like building a stack of dirty dishes in your sink, Owen. You can ignore it for a while, but eventually it becomes a problem and the kitchen's unusable. And pretty soon, that might be the case. Gibkey goes down immediately in the arena.
Sim 19 can't do anything in return. He's trying for Chuan. Chasing on here, but Chuan, again, Baboka constantly there, giving him the heals. The Chain Frost is out. Will bounce the once. They are able to pull back XXS. With the massive amounts of damage coming out from BZZ, they will get the kill. Gets the ult out to Chuan, but the numbers are now in, and now they can turn. Aster can start to run them back down. He tries for the TP, but SCCC, he's ready to turn up and help the rest of his team use a bit of his power. The net will cancel the TP. Pops the song, no messing around, no running away. BZZ cannot escape. SCCC claims himself the kill, and this is the real point of the game where now you're going to start to see the difference jump up. It's a 4K lead for Aster. SCCC, he is going to be ready to turn up to these fights. He's a few hundred gold away from having the completed defusal on top of Man.
So value. And if there's anything I learned...
Oh no!
Oh, hold up.
Oh, he turned! Fade was there, ready with the lockdown. Oh, he got tempted by the illusion. There was if he just kept running, he would have been able to get away, but because he turned and tried to kill the illusion, Fade was able to find that opening, and now they're just heading to Roche. And this game, it's starting to hurt now. Now you're seeing head-to-head this power of the Naga Siren. The game, in numbers, it looked even up until this point, but it never really was. This Naga Siren was just an impending problem. They're taking Roche. They'll get this in the Aegis, and Forze cannot do anything to stop it.
You got a blink on Mars now, so you have a tool to immediately force the fight and get kills, and then also the tool to disengage and ensure that no one on Forza can follow.
Anytime they see SCCC with the team, they can't really take a team fight.
Oh my goodness. And the Chain Frost pops.
He's just killing heroes on the back lines.
What a song! His team's here. Oh goodness gracious.
The heals as well. He's got that Aegis, of course, so he's at no threat whatsoever. The arena's down. BZZ will pop the ult. The Chuan puts the BKB, runs straight towards Gibkey and Teen, keeping these two cores at the back of the fight. 19 Team will go for the raise TP out. He makes it away, but BZZ will fall. They are able to at least limit the casualties, but not by that much. With the relocate over, Baboka brings in SCCC. Dazzle will get shut down as well, as Aster are just rolling over them right now.
There's nothing you can do. It's, what do we say? Oh, you got Naga, disengage, pop arena, you're all dead. Sure, you can escape, you can TP for a moment, but up top, look at this. SCCC already pushing into that tier 3, and you can't stop him. And it might just look to end game here. They're so strong, and God forbid SCCC gets a heart. There's no way you take him out. Lifesteal, even with the rage, you just can't go toe-to-toe with these illusions. Without it, you're in trouble. You start losing mana.
Oh, he goes the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom, it's just not enough.
Middle, like they're split pushing still.
Yeah, this Naga pick was just a stroke of genius from Aster, and something that Forze's line up, and you've got to imagine during the draft, they just did not anticipate or have any sort of preparation for. They come in with this last pick, and it is destroying Forze right now as SCCC heads over towards the mid, sends the illusions in. He can be popped here by Chuan, with these illusions just ripping apart this poor Nyx assassin. Chu has to back away. Will get healed up by Gibkey. Can they chase any of these cores down? They do get the slow onto the Razor. Chuan in trouble. In fact, the stun from Chu does manage to clip XXS as well. Chuan will fall as XXS is trying for the TP out. Will manage to make it away. They don't, again, have any further disabled to deal with him.
Spirit Vessel and a Blink on
Ooh, doesn't manage to get the grab, though. BZZ will be able to slide away. They'll lose Van score, but BZZ will live. So, yeah, they just can never make plays onto SCCC. With the lead that he has, Fade already poking around with them. As BZZ and Gibkey will try and turn. There'll be a buyback from Vanscore. They want to attempt to fight this. They're able to kill off Fade, but the BKB's popped on Chuan, and Static Link onto 19 Team, pushing back the Lifestealer, and Chuan is able to get a decent link out of it. 92 damage stolen, taken away. SCCC pops the song, ready for the setup. He's ready for the cleanup. In he goes on top of the two of them. Chu will manage to blink out in time, and BZZ will get healed, but Chu comes back in. The net's there from SCCC. 19 Team, he's trying to fight. He's trying to get some sort of a kill here, pop in the rage, but can he quite do it? Chuan's getting low. Can 19 Teal kill the Razor? He can. Will manage to take the Razor down. Gem hits the deck, but SCCC, he's still there, and he's still very, very strong right now. Gibkey and 19 Team, they're trying to poke at him. And they chase him, open wounds, onto the Naga Siren, but Baboka's back in. 19 Team knows has to go immediately for the TP out, but the rage, it ended. The rage was not long enough for him to TP back successfully. XXS is in with a spear to cancel it. A shallow grave will buy a mere seconds before he will inevitably fall, as they're 4 down and nearly to be ultimately a team wipe here, as Astra just diving into the base, chasing down Gibkey. He's out of mana and he's out of life. 5 heroes taken down, one after another. Aster just fighting inside of the base. It really is. It's just all Naga Siren at this point. This hero is too big and too strong.
He's playing it so well.
Yeah,
it's just unbelievable how he's turning this around, and he kills off the lifesteal with the illusions, right? He's still chasing the Dazzle, so the tether's enough to ensure he's able to find that follow-up exit kill. Now you get to tier 3, it's on to the rest.
Yeah, and you just can't head forward playing against these illusions. Just Diffusal Blade as a concept, incredibly annoying to fight into when you are behind. Chu is going to try and make a jump for it, looking to commit with the stun, but won't be able to find it. It's off the mark. Vanscore just gets shredded entirely. BZZ is locked to the arena wall as Aster continue to clean up, pushing this in, taking down this middle racks. SCCC, he's not too fussed about the buildings. He's more than happy to continue to pad out his KDA as he sends the illusions in, forcing Forze back. As 19 Team, he can only fight during that rage. As soon as the rage ends, he has nothing else to contribute, especially with Chuan each and every fight taking away a good amount of his right click. More than enough space is there. Aster, they clean up the middle racks. Forze, they are trying their best to play on, but there is very, very little that they can do to stop the inevitable hit.
Oh, for sure. And just the net worth of the Naga, right? I feel like Lifestealer hasn't changed, but SCCC's going up like 10K in that same amount of time. Just off the song. Defensive. Just get out.
Yeah,
better safe than sorry. It's all the little things. It reminds me a lot of that newbie team that SCCC played for. You know, they won the Genting Minor, even though it felt more like a major, and in general had a very prominent year.
Going to Gale, trying to slow them down in some sort of a capacity mid lane. Chu will manage to find the stun onto Fade, but the Glimmer Cape and the Tez's there. Fade's fine, he can turn to the Hex out of the arena, trapping the three of them. They're locked in place, they're life stealing. They're all just instantly dead at this point. And GG will finally be called. Forze tap themselves out of this series as Aster take game 2. And with that, this series. And very, very confidently as well with that performance, that draft. They knew exactly what to do. They did not mess around. Definitely a tough matchup for Forze. They were able to win their first series of the group to get here, but going up against Aster, you know, Aster is